All right, so here we are, Friday, August 2nd. We ended up doing Devil's Tower yesterday. We were in Sturgis, which was cool. Started the rally. We ended up in Deadwood, which is like a mini Sturgis. That was crazy. Didn't recognize the town because I was here, I don't know, 20 years ago. So it's like anything else. It was totally different. It went from a small little town to this little, to like, whoa, it's like an explosion here. Anyway, today we headed into Custer Park. Gonna go by Crazy Horse, go check out that monument. Gonna go to Mount Rushmore and see what other cool things we could find. So definitely hang in there with us today. Definitely gonna be worth the trip, and I'm sure we're gonna find some cool stuff. So we'll see you down the road, and we'll check back in with you in a little while. Ciao. Okay, so here we are. We finally made it to Custer Park. Just sort of signed to Custer Park, Crazy Horse, Mount Rushmore. So now we'll enter into the park, and I guess we'll go see Crazy Horse first, and we'll get that out of the way. So this should be a pretty interesting ride. We still got a ways down. Let's see, we got the Game Lodge, we got Bellyboard, Sylvan Lake Lodge. So we're gonna be down here. Oh, now I got a lot of motorcycles coming in behind me. They could go around me. All right, so we got Junction Custer 20. I mean, it's a big park, so we're in here. I'll let all these dudes go. Go ahead, dudes. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 20. So there you go. And then there's another group behind me. So we'll get in here. All right, let me figure out where we're headed, and we'll get some shots in, and we'll be back in a little bit. So as you can see, we are on the road. Still about 10 miles out from Custer Park, but it's already pretty in here. You know, I don't know what to expect in here. You start hitting all kinds of things you don't expect. So we shall see. So I guess we're just gonna truck on this road for a few more miles. We see a lot of little horse farms here, which are pretty cool. I mean, this is sort of like being in a little bit, about as much as the wilderness as you could be. Wow. So this is pretty cool. All right. Well, you hang in there. We'll get back to you in a little bit. Just want to see what's out here. So here we are in the park, and you can see the beauty. I haven't seen any animals yet, but I'm sure there'll be some up there somewhere. Buffalo crossing the road or whatever. But just to give you a little touch of inside the Custer Park itself. But there's I didn't realize that the Custer Park is actually separate from Crazy Horse, and well, Crazy Horse is outside the park, but Mount Rushmore is its own national park, where Custer Park is just a state park. And it's a hot one today. It's right now we're clocking in at 89 degrees at 9:50 a.m. in the morning. So this is it's pretty warm up. But we got the windows open. It's a dry heat, so it's not that bad. If it gets worse, you know, we'll just pump up the AC and close the windows up a little bit, as long as there's no bugs and stuff like that. But we're just looking up on the hills, just going through the beauty of this park here. It's quite pretty, but we haven't even, I don't even know if we've really even touched base yet. We're just really starting on the trail. So I don't know. It's been many years since I've been out here, so I don't remember the trail. Yeah, I think it was quite like this, but like I said, a long time ago, so I don't remember. Anyway, if we see anything, we'll chime in, and we'll just get up and down these hills a little bit, and we'll be back. All right, so here's just a quick look at some of Custer Park. We're just driving through, going around the Custer, what they call the Custer Loop Road. We have a lot more to see, a lot more to go, but just to give you a little bird's eye view of what's out here. It's actually pretty cool. I haven't run into any big animals yet, but that's par for the course. It's hot. It's hot. We got 90 degrees out here. Let's see, we have some kind of little visitor center or something. Let's see, I'm pretty sure we gotta make a turn here, so let's see what the deal is. Do you need the visitor center at all? Okay, junction 1087. So let me pull over here for a minute to see where I'm going, actually. I'm pretty sure we just gotta stay on Wildlife Route. Yeah, I just want to get an idea where we're at here. All right, we'll tune back in a second. All right, so we decided to stay on Wild Loop Road. We probably went about 1/4 away around the loop, but we have a long day ahead of us, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so, want to try to get through this loop and move on to the other events, because I'm sure they'll take a little bit more time. Not that many cars out here, not as bad as I thought, so it's a calm day. Like I said, very warm, not really seeing anything, but that's okay. We're enjoying the scenery, and around and around we go, and up and down we go. See you back in here in a couple of minutes. All right, so we spotted some animals. I don't know what they are. I feel like it's like a little donkey zoo, or mule zoo, or whatever you want to call it. Oh wow, this is them right here in front of us. I thought these were statues. So let me just pull over here. We'll get a little shot of the big. Wow, they're cool. All righty. Here you go, donkey. Don't want to get too close to them. All right, let me grab a little shot. We'll be back. Alright, so that was quite the deal. We saw donkeys. So you had all these people stopped all over. So I yelled out. I said, "Where's the tigers, lions, and bears?" They were all cracking up. Felt like we were at like a little zoo. Like where are all the wildlife? We really haven't seen any. So, alright, we're almost halfway through this loop. But we still have a long way to go. So let's hit the road and get where the action is. We'll be back. All right, so it looks like we finished up Wildlife Loop Road. Well, we really didn't see much. So now we're going to head towards Needle Highway. And we're going up towards, actually, Sylvan Lake, Black Hills, Iron Creek. Yep, this is the way to go. We're just going to scout through the whole park. Actually, Bluebell Lodge. So we're going to go take that road up and see where it goes from here. So let's see. We got to go Needles, and then we got to go northwest. All right. So we're in good shape. All right. So this is called Legion Lake here in the Custer Park. And you got the Legion Lake Lodge, which is right there. We're going to zoom in a little bit. I'll give you a little taste of that. The Legion Lake Lodge. Pretty cool. As we come down, we got the beautiful lake. And it's hot out here today. Perfect day to be on the lake, actually. And there's your hills in the background. So it's pretty cool. Very nice lake. Very pretty. Pretty day to be out. Small lake, but you know, I don't know. It might go all the way around to the right. We haven't even noticed that yet, but maybe we'll get to it. Actually, there's a beach. And we're going to zoom in. A little beach area here. I guess that's for the residents. So that's pretty cool. So it's very nice. You hear all our motorcycles. Alrighty, so we're going to tune back out here and get back in the car. Just wanted to stretch and get a couple of shots of the lake. Very nice. Yep, that was Legion Lake. Alright, let's let these cars go through. Man, busy. It's busy out here today. Beautiful lake. Glad we got some good shots of it. And this is the Legion Lake Lodge. Very nice. So we're on Needles Highway now. I guess we're headed up to, let's see where I'm headed up to. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Where am I headed up to? Yep. We're headed up to Sylvan Lake. That's where we're headed. All right. So let's get around this baby and we'll see you on the road. All right, so we've made it to Needles Highway here, and we're just going to go around and around. But we are in what you call the Black Hills. So this is the Black Hills. Oh, my fault, my bad. Forgot to put my stupid seatbelt on, and that's what we get. We get the ring like we're on a game show, and I'm the host. Anyway, here we go. It's amazing we haven't seen not one animal.
There's a donkey.
Well, donkeys don't count. That was like a zoo. Anyway. Alrighty, coming around turns. Well, just want to enjoy the sights here. I mean, this is the thick of the Black Hills. Doesn't get any better than this. So this is pretty cool stuff. Now here's a cool look. That's a pretty cool look here, right in the Black Hills. Little stone mountains. Pretty unique. Figured I'd get a little shot of that. Did you want to take a picture?
No, I'm good.
You can.
Nah.
Okay, there's nobody behind me.
I don't have to. I'm good.
Oh, okay, just want to make sure. Well, a lot of bikes here. Looks like we got this low, narrow tunnel that we're going to be going through. So this is cool. All right, so it should be something. We're going to get a picture of that. Definitely worth getting a picture of, so that's pretty cool. All right, we shall return. All right, so we're going to make an attempt to get through the tunnel. Let's see. Everybody got out to take pictures, but that's cool. All right, we're going through. Yeah. Let's see, we'll let them go through. A lot of echoing noise there. All right, this is a little thin here. I could have got through here with my oil truck, no problem, easily. Would have folded the mirrors, but that's about it. Oh, little roadkill. All right, once again, here we are, thick of the Black Hills. Pretty cool in here sometimes. Just, I mean, I don't know. They just paved the road through the mountains here. It's crazy, but it is pretty. All right, we still have a ways to go, and it's 11:30 a.m. Good thing we got off to an early start. So we got things to do. All right. Oh man, look at the row of cars in here. Oh, it almost looks like a funeral procession. Boy, I'm glad I'm going in the opposite direction. Oh, here's those sling cars. Those are pretty cool. They must have rented them. All right. Probably saw most of these people. Probably saw a bunch of these people back in Sturgis when we were there yesterday. And in Deadwood. They're called mini Sturgis. It's crazy. Holy crap. You know what it is? I think they're coming off the highway. These guys have got to move over, man. Woo! That was... oh, man. That was crazy. Okay. Just coming around some turns here. Just wanted to show you some formations here in the Black Hills. I mean, it's totally gorgeous. These roads are so narrow, so we're doing about 10-15 miles an hour. But definitely pretty cool. Different than all the rest. A lot of motorcycles out here today. But those hills up on top, those mountains up on top are pretty cool. Well, actually, we're going to be going around some of them. But yeah, it's got a nice touch, you know. Every park is a little unique. So cool. What I love about this park is the amount of pine trees. I mean, it's like pine tree heaven. Yeah. Yeah, Yosemite was a little like that too. Yosemite was also pretty, but this is, we're talking, wow, look at this. That is so cool. You really got to drive this whole gamut to see everything. Oh, just some cool rocks. I mean, if I get out and started taking pictures of everything, I'd be here for a month. So that's pretty cool stuff. Maybe if I find a little turnout here, I'll stop. But in fact, I think I will. Actually, this is a little rough here. Stop. Oh, here we go. I'll try to get out here, get a good picture. All right, we'll be back. All right, so this is what we're talking about. This is going to be a real sharp turn here. Unbelievable. All right, so let's make this loop. And wow, here we go. What a crazy time. Wow, this is really unique. Huh? I think we're going through another tunnel here. I think that's what it is. Nope, not quite. Thought I was. But I think there is one up a little further. Not sure where it is or when it is, but man, these turns once again are a little unnerving. The road is very narrow. Yeah, look at the rocks. Holy moly. Yeah, this is definitely different up here. This is the Black Hills. I didn't know we had all these rocks up in the Black Hills. So I'm just going to keep filming for a few minutes because it's kind of cool. This poor car's getting beat up. Everybody's stopping to get pictures. I don't need to stop. I'm just getting them on film. I want to take a picture of that. Wow, look at this road. Look at the road. This is crazy. I just stopped. Okay. We just stopped to get a couple of pictures. I don't know where we are yet. This is crazy. All right, let me check out for a second. We'll be right back. All right, this, ladies and gentlemen, are the Black Hills, as far as the eye can see. Just got some of these formations. I mean, this is, man, it's beautiful out here. I'm going to just zoom in a little because it's hard to do with the GoPro, but you know, this camera seems to be working pretty well. So just get a little zoom out of this. Pretty cool. Yeah, zoom back in. Just to give you the whole spectrum of the area. So it's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna hop back in and continue on our journey.
Fireflies, a million little pieces, feeds the dying light and brings me back to life. In your eyes, I see something to believe in. Your hands are like a flame, your palms are sweet as pain. Let the darkness lead us into the light. Let our dreams get lost, feel the temperature rise. Baby, tell me one more beautiful light. One touch and I ignite, like a starship speeding into the night. You and I get lost in the infinite light. Baby, tell me one more beautiful light. One touch and I ignite.
All right, so we're gonna come around yet another one of these amazing turns. And this is, I think, is the Holland Tunnel, they call it. Yeah, they call this the Holland, can I read it? Yep, no, the Hood Tunnel.
Good.
Yeah, it's spectacular up here. Well, I thought the tunnel was up here, but I don't see it. It should be up here eventually. But just checking out all the, I had no idea that these Black Hills had all these big rocks and boulders. Oh yeah, here's the tunnel, one-lane tunnel. This is interesting. Ah, they even got a security guy up here. So let's check this out. This is pretty cool. All right, Mo's gonna get a picture of it, and we're gonna go through Needle's Eye Tunnel. Interesting. Ah, they call it Needle's Eye for a reason. This is, holy crap. I guess they chopped through all the stone and rock. Oh, when they say go slow, man, they're not kidding. That was pretty cool. Ooh, there we go. That was pretty cool. Got all these standing rock formations. All these bikers are up here. Ah, look at that. Look like large penises. Anyway. All right, so we made it through all that deal. All right, so now we're back on 87 here. And well, we're going to make our way now down the mountain. And we're going to try to get to Custer Memorial. So let's get there. All right. So we saw quite a bit. So we're going to check out for a few minutes and, well, we'll just follow the cars and get out of here. See you in a little bit. Oh, so this is the Hood Tunnel. All right. So this is not a bad tunnel. I hear helicopters or something up above too, which is crazy. Tell you what, it's beautiful up here though. That's some more of those rock formations. Very pretty. Alright, so we're gonna have like one of these wicked turns again. So let's check this turn out. It's almost like a full U-turn here. There you go. They're gonna have a buffalo cookout up here or something. Yeah, right here. Look at the shit. Look at those mountains. Insane. Crazy. I actually see a ski lift up here. Is that for skiing, you think? Let's see.
Yeah.
No. Those are just telephone poles. My bad. No way you could ski. No way you could ski up here. No way you could ski up here. All right, so we're still traveling down here, making some of these wicked turns. I mean, if you don't pay attention, you become part of the Black Hills. All right, so we got down that mountain there. Boy, that was some unique stuff up that way, coming down the Black Hills. So now we're on this 87, and we're going to try to get to 16, which is about 1.5 miles from here. And then we got maybe a 5-mile ride down to to the Custer Memorial. So we're going to check that out, and then see how we're going to get to Mount Rushmore from there. But we've been out since we've been out since about 8 o'clock. So we've been out good 4.5 hours today, but we got a little bit of ways to go. And right now we'll just get down this road here, another 1.2 miles. But it's not like going around those little turns around the mountain. So we'll check out for a few minutes, and hopefully we get down to see Crazy Horse. All right, we'll be back.